Hey y'all, it's your girl Liana B back on your screens again with another video. So as you can already tell by the title, today's video is going to be a story time video, and it is going to be about my worst ever salon experience. And make sure that you watch all the way to the end because I'm going to be showing you guys footage of what my hairline looks like, and it is crazy, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so this whole situation started about last month. I was getting ready for my 21st birthday, and then I was just thinking, like, what should I do for my hair? I was going back and forth. Do I want to get it sewn? Do I not want to get it sewn? But then I was like, I might as well. It's gonna last a really long time. Well, not a really long time, but you know, I can wear it for like a month, and it's gonna protect my hair and it'll look good for my birthday, so why not, right? So I go looking around for someone to do the sewing for me. Now my regular hair lady, she does not do sewing, so I'm like, I gotta find someone else. So I was looking on the internet, calling people, looking on Instagram. I was looking everywhere trying to find somebody to do my hair. And then it was hard because like no one else's schedule like worked with mine. Like either they could do it while I had to go to work or while I had class. And I actually found one lady that said she could do it, but then she canceled at the last minute because she like had to pick her, she forgot that she had to take her son to school. Like, I guess you forgot that you have a son, whatever. She canceled on me last minute, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to find someone. I had already had my hair. I'm like, there's no turning back now. I didn't pay all this money for this hair for me to not get someone to put it on my head for my birthday. So I looked on Instagram and I found someone back in my hometown, and I was like, okay, perfect, so I'll just go. I'm going back home on my birthday. I can schedule my appointment for as soon as I get home for her to put the sewing in my head. So I texted her, made the appointment. She was like, yeah, I have availability. I was like, cool, everything seems like it's gonna work out, right? Not exactly. So the day of my birthday comes, and it's like I just have so much stuff to do that day. A 2-hour drive back home, and then I have to go wait in line to get my license renewed before it expires. And then I finally make it to the place, and I'm like 20 minutes late. So I find this girl on Instagram. She has really good prices. She only charges she only charges $100 or $90 for sew-ins, which is a great price. Should have been a red flag for me that it was so cheap, but I didn't think anything of it. So I was just like, okay, perfect. I found someone to do my hair. And when I get there, she's already working on someone else's hair, which, I mean, I guess I kind of sort of understand because I was a little late. But if you think about it, I was only 20 minutes late, and I don't understand why her next appointment would have been there that early to be able to get in front of me. But, you know, whatever. I wasn't too upset about that. I was like, okay, I got here late, so I'll wait. So I had to wait like an hour and a half before she started on my hair. So I basically spent all of my birthday sitting in that salon. Yeah, I'm sitting waiting for her to do my hair. Oh, but wait, let me backtrack up a little bit. So when I showed my mom the address, she was like, oh, I'm not sure where this place is. I hope this isn't in a bad neighborhood. I'm like, oh no, it's not in a bad neighborhood. Just saying anything just so she can hurry up and take me there. And then we get there, and this neighborhood looks very frightening. Like the place, the building, like there were like abandoned buildings everywhere, and it just looked really scary. My mom was like, are you sure that you want to get your hair done here? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, it's okay, it's no problem, I'll be fine. So red flag number one. And then, so like I said, I got into the shop and she was already working on doing someone else's hair. So I was just sitting there like just waiting, looking at my watch, like looking all around, looking around the neighborhood. And while we were waiting, it was just me, the girl that was gonna do my hair, and the girl's hair that she was doing. And then this lady walks in, and like she comes in with like this bag of like Dove soap and stuff, like, hey, I'm selling men's body wash, does anyone want to buy some? And like I was just really scared, for one, that she was just able to walk in there, because like, you know, it was like getting kind of late, and usually like at salons when it's getting late they like lock the door, but the lady, she just like walked in. And then they were like, and then like after she left, the girl was like, oh, she was here yesterday, that lady's addicted to drugs and blah blah blah. And she was just saying like this is just a normal okay thing. So like I got up and locked the door because I'm like, I'm not about to just be sitting up here with people, random people just walking in here, putting my life on the line. So I got up, locked the door, sat back down, and waited. And then finally it was time for her to do my hair. So I sit down in the chair, and then she was like, do you need your hair washed? I'm like, no, just like do it. Like I had already washed my hair, I blow dried it, like just get to braiding it, I want to get out of here. And then so she was like, okay, let me see what kind of hair you got. She was like, oh, did you get this hair from AliExpress? This hair looks so nice. I'm like, yeah. And then she looked at my hair and she saw that I had a closure, and then she just sat down and she was like, I see you have a closure. I'm like, oh gosh, what is she about to say now? And then she's like, I don't know if you really want to put this closure in your head, because you know, when you put closures in your hair, you have to get maintenance done on them very often. Like once your hair starts growing, it's gonna get pushed back and all this stuff. And like I've never gotten a closure before. I don't know if she was saying that because it was true or because she just didn't know what she was doing, but either way I was just like, okay, just don't put it in. She was like, I can do it so that it'll look really natural, and she showed me like some pictures, and I was like, okay, that looks cool. So you can do it like that. And then so she gets ready to start doing my hair, and red flag number 3, I think number 3, she pulls out a small tooth comb for my hair. That's my number 1 pet peeve. I hate when people comb my hair with small tooth combs. If you watch some of my other videos, you know that I have very thick hair, and you cannot put small tooth combs in my hair. It's just not good. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she's combing my hair with this tiny little comb. But I'm just like, okay, whatever, I just want to get this over with. So she's like combing it, and she's parting it, and she's braiding my hair so tight. She's braiding my hair so tight. And that's where it gets to the part where my head just I've ripped out of my head, and like I'm just so devastated by this whole thing. Like I know I probably should have spoken up and just said like, hey, don't do it like that, or like, hey, I'll just go to someone else. But like I was just at the point where it was getting late and I was tired, and I just wanted her to hurry up and finish so that I would get done. Okay, now I want to show you guys what my hairline looks like. I really am not completely sure how much damage has been done, because it's kind of hard to tell because like my hair is like braided up. So I won't really be able to tell until like I take it out, but hopefully it's not as bad as I think it is. Hopefully I'm just over exaggerating, but I have been like taking really good care of my hair underneath my sew-in. I've been moisturizing it and conditioning it, so hopefully by the time that I do take it out, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys now. It's really hard to see, but like you can kind of see like it's like no hair right there, no hair right there. The other side doesn't look as bad, but you can see like right there a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm just still not happy that she didn't think to like take care of my hair and like braid a little looser around the hairline. Like you're supposed to be a professional, you're supposed to know what you're doing. I expect that you know what you're doing, you have your license and everything. But yeah, she braided my hair really tight, and so now I'm gonna have to like do all of this like extra steps to like try to regrow that area, which I shouldn't have to do basically. And so guys, the moral of this story time is basically just don't, oh, that was a really ugly face. But basically just don't trust everybody with your hair. Like make sure that you do research on the people that are doing your hair, make sure that they have their license, look at where they're located, ask for references. Like don't be afraid to tell them exactly how you want your hair done. Don't be afraid to speak up, because you're paying your money, and don't ever pay for something that you are not satisfied with. And I really need to start taking my own advice, and I'm working on it. Actually, I really just want to work on doing my hair myself. Forget about getting other people to do my hair, because that way if I do it myself, then I'll know that it's done right. So I really just need to learn how to do things myself. But yeah guys, thank you so much for rocking with me yet again, sticking with me throughout the journey of my channel, for subscribing to me. Please share this video with everyone that you know, And if you want to see more videos about like how I wash my hair with this sew-in, please subscribe to my channel because those will be coming up very soon.